So, first off, for the stovepipe, this is basically what it looks like. And for an ellipse, the things you need is the major axis and the minor axis. Those are what you need to create an equation. So, for the stovepipe, my diameter is 3.8 centimeters and my slope is 1.1 over 1. So, knowing that, going back to this drawing, for the slope, it's rise over run. So, it'd be 1, 1.1, 1, 1.1, 1, 1.1, and so on. Whatever. Okay. So, taking one of those small triangles is going to relatively look like that. For the actual pipe, we're going to look at this triangle right here. And because that is the diameter, 3.8, we'll have a triangle that's proportionate to the first one, 3.8. We don't know this value, so we just mark it as x. So we need to solve a proportion to find x. 3.8 over x equals 1 over 1.1. 3.8, 1.1 equals x. So x equals 4.18. So now that you know that, you have a solved proportion. So at this triangle right here, for C, you can tell that this right here is our ellipse. So from here to there is going to be our major axis. So that whole part is C. So in order to find C, we just have to do Pythagorean theorem. So 3.8 Okay, so this is the length of the major axis. So we already have that one down. 5.649106. And it's hard to explain, but this part right here, the minor axis, is just the diameter because, yeah, it is. Okay, so after you found the major axis and the minor axis, now you just need to plug it in. Well, the general equation for an ellipse is x minus h squared over a squared plus y minus k squared equals b squared over b squared equals 1. So to find a and b, just divide those in half, and that's basically it. So it'd be, well, okay, backtrack. Okay, so the h and the k, we're just gonna have 0, 0 as our center. So it'd just be x squared over 2.8245553 squared plus y squared over 1.9 squared. So it'd be x squared over 7.9781 plus y squared over 3.61 equals 1. This is the final equation. So after you have your equation, obviously you have to find the foci, but after that you have to get to graphing. So okay, so the next step is to graph the ellipse. Okay, so after you solve your equation, the only thing you have is your vertices. But trying to draw that and have it being accurate is not exactly easy. So in order to make an ellipse more accurate, you have to add more points and connect more dots. So in order to do that, you just plug in more x values. So in my case, I would plug in 0.5, negative 0.5,
1, negative 1, 1.5, negative 1.5, and so on until, since my computer here is like 2.9-ish. Yeah, it's 2.9-ish. So I just go to probably 2.0, negative 2.0, and then negative 2.5, 2.5.
Whatever. So you just plug these into your equation. For example, doing this one, it would get me, so let's say 0.5 would be here. It would get me a number up there and a number down there. And once you plug these both in, you'll have the same y values. So you can really just mirror it both ways. And you just keep getting one until you form somewhat of an ellipse. And then you connect the dots, and that should be more accurate than just connecting the vertices. And I think that's it. So, yeah.